I can't sit down to do that, so I've got to stand up. I am the lemonade guy. And I'm on a quest to do 1 million lemonade stands in a single day by 2013 in over 100 cities in America. Now, on numerous occasions today, we've been talking about how do we, and these are my words, how do we build a farm club? I mean, if we want to become Major League Baseball players, well, what do? We start with the Pee Wee leagues, then we go to the Little Leagues, then we pound through K through 12 so we can get into a great college, hopefully into the minors, and then a Major League. Well, if we want great entrepreneurs, we got to do the same kind of thing. So to draw that parallel, what is Lemonade Day? We are the Pee Wee League of entrepreneurship. We're all about teaching kids how to start, own, and operate their very own lemonade business. It's really two things, if you would. One, it's a really fun and experiential step-by-step process where we take a caring adult and pair them with a youth, whether it's a family member or a neighbor or a teacher or a counselor. And they go through this process from setting goals to coming up with a plan, a strategy, where they go out and get the seed capital they need to start their lemonade business. They come up with advertising and location. Where do they put their plan? Build a stand, create their own product. They are literally, in a very fun way, learning everything they need to know about how to start a business. Well, these pairs, they all start their business on the same day, which we call Lemonade Day. And at that point, it becomes this whole community-wide frenzy. It's the supply and demand thing. If I've got 50,000 lemonade stands in your city, you're going to notice. And is it a law that you're supposed to stop at every lemonade stand? That's what you do. Let me just give you an example. In Houston alone last year, and we're now in 28 cities across America on our goal to get to 100. When we ask all of these kids, once they've done their lemonade stands, to do three things: to spend some, to save some, and to share some. Spend some to achieve the goal you set on the front end. Save some, well, because in the Lemonade Day business, some days it rains. You got to save some. And then to give some back. 38,000 stands in Houston, Texas last year. These kids sold 4.2 million glasses of lemonade in a single day at an average price of $1.07 a glass. This is a real enterprise. They turned around and gave back to the community over $1 million. Now these are kids that didn't have 2 nickels to rub together when they started this thing. And now they're investing back into the community and making a difference as the entrepreneur. It's their money. They decide who they give it to, how they're going to give it to. So we are massive collaborators. We work with public schools, private schools, charter schools, home schools, neighborhoods, faith-based organizations, every youth-facing organization on the planet, and we want to be a part of your program too. One of the things that I learned when we went to start Prepare for Life was that there's really 2 kinds of learning. Most people, when they think of education, they think of school, reading, writing, math, science. But the real differentiator, especially for entrepreneurs, is this thing called life skills. It's having a vision for the future. It's having a moral compass. It's about determination and hard work and giving up in the short term for the long-term benefit. It's about working in teams. It's about leading teams. Well, the families in our country are who are supposed to teach life skills. But for whatever reason, they're not teaching them. So how are we going to do that? Well, what's so amazing is that these life skills, this character, If you go to Google and you do a search for characteristics of an entrepreneur, what you'll find out is entrepreneurs are highly skilled at life skills, at communicating, at getting along, and seeing something in the future. We think Lemonade Day can have an extraordinary impact on our nation and on our kids. Because once you get them doing entrepreneurship and they have fun doing it, they're going to do it again. And we are the feeder pattern to go into your programs. Thank you very much.